A federal judge says it's okay for the government to strip the right to bear arms from someone found guilty of a nonviolent misdemeanor. Let's go ahead and talk about it on John Crump News. What's up, Wolverines? I've been trying to jump right into the story, but today I'm going to make an exception because we have only a few days left of our virtual toy drive and food drive for the Ronald McDonald House. My niece Bella, who passed away from brain cancer, final wish was to help other sick kids at the Ronald McDonald House. That was her make a wish. She could have asked for Disney World or anything, but she asked for that. So we have exactly 4 days left to go ahead and get as much as possible. It looks like we're good on toys. But we need other things as well. There's snacks and cases of water and everything like that. We're trying to make 400 packs of those things, and we are short right now. So if you can help out, there's a link down below in the description. I would appreciate it. My family would appreciate it. This is a family effort. It's not through an organization or anything. It's just our family, and it is hand delivered to the Ronald McDonald House. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the story. There is a district judge out of Washington named James Boasberg, and he ruled that the government has every right to strip a man named Daniel Shaw of his gun rights. Daniel Shaw was found guilty of parading, demonstrating, or picketing, which is kind of weird because I thought that was protected by the First Amendment, but apparently not. Let's talk about Daniel Shaw. Daniel Shaw was in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. And if you know what happened in January 6th, there was something that was called an insurrection by the left. I call it a non-surrection because I don't think they were actually trying to overthrow the government with no weapons and a Viking helmet. But that's just what I think. So Daniel Shaw entered the Capitol, and he was found guilty of entering the Capitol. He was sentenced to 10 days of incarceration and 2 years of probation, which is minor, very, very minor, and it's just a misdemeanor. So his lawyers and him sued over the government trying to strip him of his firearms rights, because they said it violates the First Amendment. And under Bruin, there is no historical analogs to show that the stripping of his firearms is constitutional. In fact, there's been other cases around the country where people that have been convicted of much more heinous crimes have won the right to own a firearm because, like I said, you have to show historical analogs to show that the banning of someone from owning a firearm is constitutional, and no one has been able to do it. But this Barack Obama appointed judge, are you surprised, upheld the right of the government to strip Mr. Shaw of his God-given, constitutionally protected right to bear arms. I'm about to go Crump smash mode here, but I'm going to try to control myself, but just bear with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what the judge said. While Shaw's role in the mob was minor, the fact of his participation in an insurrection whose aim was to impair the peaceful transfer of power suggests that a firearm restriction during his probationary period is appropriate. The nature of the event puts Shaw's offense very far from the types of negligent infractions that some circuits have held do not warrant a firearms restriction. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the other infractions. There was a guy that was guilty of domestic abuse, and he appealed saying that his firearms restrictions were unconstitutional. And guess what? He won. So this judge is saying that beating your wife is a negligent infraction, and beating your wife is just a minor no-no. I said I was not going to go Crump Smash mode, but here we go. Buckle up, Buttercups. Okay, so in this judge's opinion, walking between two velvet ropes in the United States Capitol is a lot worse than being a violent offender that beats the shit out of your wife. I cannot make this stuff up. People that say the United States do not have political prisoners are either one, dumb as shit, two, in denial, or three, intellectually dishonest. We have tons of political prisoners. Matt Hoover, political prisoner. Justin Irvin, political prisoner. Stuart Rose of the Oath Keepers, political prisoner. He's going to prison for a long time. And this is a guy that said he wanted to uphold the Constitution of the United States. We have political prisoners. And until we admit that, nothing will get better. We have political prisoners on the right and we have political prisoners on the left. We have any type of political prisoner that will challenge the elites. And that is scary to me. Eisenhower said we have to be aware of the military-industrial complex. But that's not the only complex we have to be aware of. We have to be aware of the prison-industrial complex and also the elite industrial complex. The elites have control. We really don't have control. Our power is an illusion because what they do is they disenfranchise us and they cause us to have empathy. And as long as we have those, the elites will stay in power. They also put the sides against each other. They are looking for conflict to keep power. As long as there's conflict between the sides and we don't work together, they will hold power. But we can take that back. We can take that back by voting in constitutionalists. There are several constitutionalists that have made it through. Rand Paul, Thomas Massey are two examples of those constitutionalists. But if you notice, those are the guys that get attacked. Lauren Boebert is a constitutionalist, but they attack her every chance that they get. So the strong constitutionalists that are in Congress get attacked. And it is a project of the elite to disenfranchise us and also to try to make these people look stupid or crazy because these people are pushing back against their power. So we are making small strides towards overthrowing the elites that control us all. But we have to keep on pushing. We have to keep on pushing by voting in constitutionalists and also getting rid of the trash such as Lindsey Graham or Chuck Schumer. It's on both sides. We have to clean house of everyone in there that is trash elite politicians. All right, guys. So what's going to happen in this case? Sorry, I got off on a little tangent there, but whatever. What's going to happen in this case? I think that they will appeal, and I don't think that this judge's decision is going to stand because he made this decision because he hates firearms, and he hates freedom, and he hates liberty. He is an anti-gun judge, an anti-liberty judge, an anti-freedom judge that was appointed by an anti-liberty, anti-freedom, and anti-gun president, Barack Obama. Although we've lost a lot of gun rights since Barack Obama was in office under Trump and under Biden, but we are getting those gun rights back, and we have actually gotten more back than we have lost. But Joe Biden and the Democrats are going to keep on pushing and taking rights. The Bipartisan Safer Communities Act was a project by the elites to strip us of our gun rights. So we have to push back against that. GOA is suing down in Texas over that, and hopefully that they will win, and hopefully that law will be a byproduct of an elite anti-gun establishment, and it will get thrown out. So we have to protect our rights, whether it's pistol braces, frames, and receivers. No matter what it is, we have to protect our gun rights, and we have to expand our gun rights. We are winning, and that scares the elites to death. So we got to keep on winning, and we have to keep on supporting people, even if we don't agree with them, that want guns. All right, guys, that is it. Hopefully this guy appeals and he wins. If you want to see your name on the video, you can either join the Patreon, you can join the Discord, or you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So those are the three options that you have to see your name go across. I am on the march to 44,000. I have a few days to get there, and hopefully I will get there by Wednesday or Thursday morning. I am 70 away. I want to throw out a big, huge thanks to the Underground. If you go to MMA.tv and you go to Otherground and you click on the gun club there, the Otherground Gun Club, go ahead and join that. And it is a great time. It is like Reddit on freedom. Instead of crack, they're a lot more free. MMA.tv, the Otherground, have tons and tons of topics. I love it. I've been on there since around 99 or 2000. I can't remember where I started. This is actually like my third account that I've made there because I've lost access to my other ones. But go ahead and check out MMA.tv. It is great, even if you're not into MMA. All right, guys, that's it. So stay ever free, stay ever vigilant. Remember Bella's wish and Wolverine's mother.